What's going on, everybody? My name is Cam and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Now let's continue where we left off. We are straight into back where we left off. We are going to start our first classes. I'm so excited.
Revelio.
And there's chests around here to be opened up.
This should
Whoa.
be interesting.
Why can't I go over here? Let me buy you night. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go. Who are you? Everett Clopton.
One moment. Watch this.
Grenade!
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Looking forward to my first day. Actually, a tad nervous. I'm actually a tad nervous. Yeah, a little bit.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Nice. Yeah, I went for Ravenclaw. 1, because it's blue and it fits my channel. 2, I've always preferred the learning aspect of magic, and Skyrim and stuff like that is always
just
fascinated by
brilliant,
you with the magic
Brilliant.
aspect of it.
You'd think you could...
So,
That is not how that...
damn it.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Who we spying on?
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I found the stars fascinating. I've never been one for stargazing. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality
Possibly.
telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Cool. Can I just say I like the look of this
Not
room?
right either.
It's also pretty cool. This room is pretty
All I
cool.
have at home are brothers. I thought sharing a room with girls would be time.
If those stupid knights would get out of the way, I could go downstairs.
Scouring charm.
Ooh, an apple. Take an apple. I'm just walking on the table. Nothing
That's
weird
not
to see
right
here.
either.
Samantha?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
I like potion
Actually,
making.
Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
It's quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Like always, I'm gonna ask everything unless it's need be.
Is
you
it
know?
common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Haha, nice pun.
It was nice to meet you,
You're
Samantha.
funny.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there.
I'll take
New
another
Ravenclaw.
apple.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just
I
outside.
bet Black could tell
We'd
us
best not keep her waiting.
I didn't want to go in there anyway, you freaking metalhead.
I wish they'd allow us.
Ooh, what's this? I guess that's... I guess it's gonna be like, I don't know, secret maybe?
Where they're from. Can't have...
Revelio.
A value. Ooh, it does have a glow to it. So it has to be something in the future or something. Oh good, the minimap shows actually positioned where you need it to go. That's pretty cool. Find the trail.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Owls.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will
How
determine what type
convenient.
of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ugh.
Here you are.
Hogwarts. It's a Harry Potter book. You're losing all the pages, man.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Yeah, just shove it in my armpit.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alrighty.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about
Weirdo.
wizarding lore. I
Revelio.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Don't you give me that look, you...
Why
Oh,
don't
you're
you
following
cast
me.
Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ravenclaw bust. The bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides to the lawfully Ravenclaw Tower. You've unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progression towards completing the challenges appear here. Field guide challenge is only way to access experience points or XP. So you can only get XP through challenges. This is a lot. Okay. Okay. Rewards must be claimed to the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards. Unlocked. Okay. That's creepy.
Clever, isn't it?
Why? Why do
Keep
you have
your
a
eyes
head to
open for
follow?
more
I know this is a
opportunities like
wizarding
that,
world, but
inside and
I
outside
don't
of
like
the castle.
moving things that aren't supposed to move. Like paintings are fine, because I've seen them in the movies so many times, but never a bust.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I'm following you, lady. However, how fast you go is how fast I go. I didn't even... See if I can annoy him. Okay, I'm done.
Revelio.
I'm done. Got me off guard. I didn't expect her to actually react to it.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames
Blue
to get
flames?
around a bit quicker.
Diagonally.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where the students and professors live, including the house common rooms. Great halls. In this view, you can see the blue flames available in the region. Green blue flames represents flames that you discovered, including in your own house common room. Gray blue flames reveal locations of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the astrology tower, library, and greenhouse. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall blue flames for you. Use a D to rotate the map. Fast travel to the Central Hall blue flame. Oh, cool.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Sorry about that.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here.
Well, I'm gonna be
it's
shooting
the heart of the
students now
hive,
with this.
our King's Cross station, so to speak.
How it should be.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer. Alright.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Cool. All right, let's look around for a little bit. This isn't gonna be that particular. No magical properties, but it looks cool. So we'll just keep those on. Eyewear. We don't need glasses. Headwear. Nah. Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. I go naked. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, I literally can't. I can go around in my underwear, man. Alright, nothing in the inventory, so we ain't gonna worry about that. Level. Challenges. Okay. Enough of this. We need to get going.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Represents main quest. Yada yada yada. Some quests are locked by spells or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be a required level or have a required spell to activate the quest. I don't like games that do that, where you have to be a certain level to start this, but instead recommend the level. You don't have to necessarily be that level to start the quest. That just not ruins, but it just halts the flow of the game, really. In my opinion. I'm not saying that everyone needs to do that. I'm just saying that, in my opinion, it ruins the flow of the game if it does that.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cool. Alright, let's get going.
Revelio.
Do I have a fast travel point? Required level 1. Yeah. Map. Nope, I gotta run all the way there. Let's go. Alright. Guys, charmed compass. Oh, it literally shows us the way. Yep. I'm gonna run all the way there.
Revelio.
But first, let's look around first, because I like to... Okay. Ah, they move. The paintings move. That's cool. Excuse me. That's
Professor Rowan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him which one is the left.
Oh, okay.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change, and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
KO. Ah! I messed up. Let's go again. A KO.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
I'm not the
Very good, everyone.
best at
That's enough of that.
pronunciation, so
Well,
do not
as you all seem
baffle
to have
me.
the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yeah, I'm not the best at pronunciation, so don't blaster me in the actual comments, okay? I suck at pronunciation. You should know this. I can barely read.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Minigame?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there.
I go it now. That was the
Accio.
Splendid!
No.
Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if you're a different part of the house that reds and blues or the color of the walls will be different.
What's this?
Ah, you think you're so clever, don't you? I am in Ravenclaw. What do you expect from me?
Accio.
Ha! Do better.
That's it.
Here we go.
I wonder if you knock the other person's balls out of the ring, that it'll discontinue yours. Yay! Ah! Ooh!
Well done.
I am an expert at this game. You suck.
There we go.
Accio!
Ah! Yes! I beat her.
A perfect score.
Yes.
Remarkable.
I'm the best this ever was. I guess completing challenges
Let us
goes
make
with
this
the
a bit
actual
more interesting,
main
shall we?
quest. Ah, this is gonna be fun.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yes, quite.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Then what was the point of the other round? Perfect score.
That is how it's done.
Ah, no, that's too far. Ah!
Very good.
Watch this.
That was close. Get hit, brother. Get hit it. Yes! And knock your ball off. Let's go. Yes. That'll work.
I will get you back for that.
Lies.
Let us see this.
Ah, you think you wanna be just like me? I mean, regardless,
There we go.
regardless, I win if I even get past the other one. But I'm just having fun with this.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I
Let's
mind.
blow her out of the water. No!
Quite impressive.
I got worried there.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
That was the biggest.
Good game back there.
Get the hell
I
out of
must
it, or the
admit,
most pad.
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Also, I would love to have the option to, later in the game or something, or after you complete the game, you can either choose to not hold a wand and cast like you regular would, like you just have fire flame in your hand or something. That'd be so cool. But it's Hogwarts and they expect you to have a wand and stuff, which is fine. How you channel your powers and stuff.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
word,
use
if you
Accio
would.
humans, if you're so.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice. First complete charms class. I'm level 2!
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Yeah, Samantha. It can wait. Side quests are not available. Let's level up. How do I level up? Okay. So we can't level up right yet. That's fine. Alright, let's see what we have first. Oh, we got new gloves. Legendary gloves. Legendary cape. Let's see if we... I don't have the gloves. Am I supposed to... Oh, I was supposed to click on them. Okay. Do I have them now? I don't. I'm gonna have to figure out how that works. Hey, Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't too challenging a lesson.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Nice.
Revelio.
Let's see what
Like my mother says, from her side.
things we are missing.
And
What
then
are you up to
Revelio
now?
between The goblins and the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack. Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the
I guess I had to be level 5.
Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get
Level
us in
12.
trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yeah, I guess I'll just run there.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Potato!
Is that all you've got? Well,
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A dummy.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Well
Levioso. Levioso.
Well done. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Potato.
Levioso. Good form. I know. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Ah, that was so cool.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Go.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio. Ooh. A large dragon skeleton that hangs in the defense against the dark arts classes is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hackett. After she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid. 1878.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Nice. Quest complete against the Dark Arts class. Now let's see what else we can do. Map. Alright, let's go to quest. Talk to whatever his face is. Alright. Let's go.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless it is in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid particular toilets and allegedly one of Peeve's favorite pranking spots.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous calf, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jar, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Levioso!
Oh, cool!
Can I help you?
No.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'd join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Let's see who we have to fight.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, shiver me timbers. Oh. Through, yeah. Cool.
Levioso, potato. Confringo.
Act like a winner.
Lumos.
Expulso. Mind.
Ah!
Expulso.
Stupid.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso. Potato. You're better than that. Levioso.
Expulso.
Stupid. Container. Levioso.
I like it to see how the spells actually have cooldowns on them.
What to do?
Cool.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Cross wands, round 1. Heck yeah. Alright, level 3, man. Dobby.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the
old
same
Dobby.
thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
I wonder what she does.
I trust your
Why is
first
her be
classes
the
went well.
astrology teacher?
Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Yes.
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
It'd be cool if I get to customize my own wand.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
For me?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I like Sebastian more.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Heck yeah.
Revelio.
There it is. Partial transfiguration. The particularly transfiguration teacup, partially transfigured teacup is likely a spoon to be reverse errors of the second year, served as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously in complicities and dangers of transfiguration.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly
Reparo.
useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Easy enough.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
My sniffer's broken.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Levioso.
Yes.
Accio. Got it. Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant. Revelio.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Reparo.
your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Getting complex buttons now.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Revelio. You might hear me pronounce all these spells, you know? 21. I don't know what that means. Hey, buddy. Oh, this is a spell. I accidentally did this. Hey, buddy. So let's look at the spell since I already pressed on it. That's a freeze spell. That's also a freeze spell. Slow. Okay, that's a slower. That's like a slow time ability. That's a freeze. That's a Levioso. Transformation. Ah! Oh, okay. Force. My force abilities. Disperso. just the way his body just hits the ground. Dang. Flipamindo. Damage. These are cool. That's a disarm ability, yeah. Ow! Oh, that's cool. Okay. Inferno? Oh, yeah. Incendio. Disillusionment. I get a stealthy magic thingy. Lumos. Rapero. Telekinetic powers. Ah, complete puzzles, okay. Conjuring spell. Will I be able to actually customize my room? That's gonna be cool. That's cool. And then disperse. Unforgivable curse. Instantly kills enemies instantly. That's cool. Causes most enemies to whimper in pain as they take damage over time. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. This is really, really cool.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
sends me out.
Oh, this thing will be funny too.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Nice. Okay, let's get going.
Yes, but if we had a
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I can't. Alright.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Revelio. Has she? That's nice to hear. Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Dang it, I can't reach that far. But nah, griffins, they're pretty cool.
Do you think
There's an owl.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
Man, just look at that. So cool.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Beginner's luck.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Probably the butterbeer.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand.
I want a
And a short
wizarding
list
hat.
gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Go.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
That's what she said.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Run!
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Wait, no way. We get to customize our wand. No way, man.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
intriguing.
10.5. Pine eel. I don't know what that means. Stiff.
Curious indeed.
Quite bendy. Squishy, slight, spongy, current, reasonable, wibbly. Brittle, hard. Wibbly.
How intriguing.
Dragon's heart is the star of the core of the wand, known for producing powerful magic. Hair of a unicorn is strived for the core of the wand, known for producing consistent magic. Feather Phoenix just serves the core of the wand and capable of producing great range of magic.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Yes.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright guys, well that's gonna be it for this one. I am all well past time on this one. But that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video and look forward to more of this. I am having such a great time playing this game and experiencing Hogwarts Legacy for the first time. Yeah guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video. As always, I'll see you later.